It's time to finally scale the One Punch Man himself. Throughout the series, there are countless mentions of Saitama having infinite, unlimited, or even immeasurable strength. It's even a very important plot point for the show that Saitama removed his limiter, which gives him infinite power, and even the official website states that Saitama has infinite strength as a stat. Given all of this evidence, we can conclude that it's meant to be literal given the fact that it's a very big part of the narrative, and we can also derive that this isn't just a potential thing, it's actual physical strength that Saitama already possesses thanks to the official website. This would mean that Saitama is infinite three-dimensional, making him high universal. Statements that Saitama's power increases are not a contradiction to the scaling, that would just mean that Saitama ascended past infinite three-dimensional power. This is backed up by Cosmic Garo and Saitama's power being so great that the hyperspaces were unable to contain it, resulting in it overloading and the gates of the hyperspaces bursting as a result. This would make Saitama and Garo 5-dimensional. This is consistent with Saitama casually defeating Void, who existed in a higher dimension that ignores 4-dimensional size, distance, and energy, with Void viewing entire universes as small bubbles from there. Beyond that, Saitama should scale to God, given how Saitama is consistently portrayed as the strongest character in the verse even after God's introduction, and even Blast believes that Saitama can fight God despite not even knowing Saitama's full strength. As for the canonicity of One Punch Man, there is absolutely nothing to suggest that there is any non-canon content. One is involved with all of the adaptations, including the anime, manga, and the webcomic. Given how the OP-Man universe is located inside a multiverse with infinite timelines, nothing contradicts the idea of those continuities being the part of the same canon, existing within different timelines. And yes, this actually includes the redraws as well. It's very likely that the redraws are the in-universe result of God reversing time and changing the past. This is supported by us seeing Saitama do the same thing using God's ability, and by God being randomly present whenever a redraw is about to happen. In fact, we see God transcend the manga and seemingly act as its author in one of the volume releases, which further supports the idea that the redraws are just the result of new timelines being made through time travel. Moving on to more God-like feats, Saitama has on many instances transcended his own manga, even helping in its production and drawing himself. Genos has also transcended past the anime adaptation, helping in its production, and even with him being able to threaten the author of the manga. As noted, God too has transcended past the manga and has been drawing it. Now, for me personally, I never use this RF transcendence bullshit. I don't think that this is a valid way to scale, but feel free to use the scans however you wish. Saitama is also incredibly hacked, essentially being able to not only copy moves, but also improve with them in real time. This is seen when Saitama manages to copy Garo so well that he even manages to control all of his uncountable subatomic particles with enough precision to fully copy those of Garo's in real time, and then he went a step further and improved on Garo's technique so that he can activate it, since Garo was not able to master that move yet. I don't think many people realize just how insane this is, given the fact that this is a move that Saitama has never seen or heard of before, and yet he's still able to pull it off on the very first try by just willing it to happen. He's literally looking at Garo and understands how Garo's subatomic particles are moving and replicates that and perfects it. So essentially this would imply that if Saitama actually tries to, he can replicate just about any move and also improve on it. This is likely due to Saitama sharing Garo's ability to understand all things in the universe, with both of them demonstrating the ability to read people's minds and memories, and Saitama also having previously broken into Phoenix Man's mental plane. So if Saitama wants to, he can actually read your every thought during a fight, which further shows how strong he is. Just as a bonus, we can bring up lower level feats, such as Tatsumaki being said to have the power to overturn anything in the universe, which would include gamma burst rays and supermassive black holes, making her easily solar system level. Boros is also said to be able to blow away planets even with his armor on, and is said to be able to destroy stars in his final form, thus making a suppressed base Boros an easy planet buster, and third form Boros a star buster at the very least. Garo, Void, and Blast are all capable of casually producing quartz black holes, which would range anywhere from planetary to large star levels since the sizes vary. And Garo is also said to have the power to shake the entire universe, which is multi-solar system level. This would be consistent with him and Saitama seemingly destroying a whole star cluster. And as a bonus, we do have the One Punch Man Fortnite collaboration. In this event, the real Saitama isn't present. This is actually a hologram of Saitama from the audiobook, which Saitama actually one-shots. Even so, hologram Saitama provides the ability to one-shot any enemy and any build, which is never seen before. Not even the Infinite Gauntlet and the Kamehameha were able to do so, which pretty much makes hologram Saitama stronger than Goku, Thanos, and pretty much everything else we've seen in Fortnite officially. It also kind of implies that the real Saitama's power is too much for the game, because why else include a clone of Saitama that Saitama casually one-shots and not the real Saitama?